Alright, so welcome back everybody to some more Final Fantasy Tactics. I decided to play this today over Resident Evil 2 just because I feel like I don't have enough time to really do anything super productive today. So I said, why not play this game? And at least that's what I'm telling myself, to convince myself to play this game because I really want to play it. So what we're going to do is we need to free Lucia, right? Yeah. I think we'll just do that right away. Just won't use swords. Now, the weird thing about the swords rule is that it only applies to swords. So blades, knight swords, great swords, all fine. And I mean, once you kind of know this game, that kind of makes a lot of sense. But until then, we're going to use Lenny because I want him to actually learn, what's it called? We really actually need to use the secret characters because I kind of want to get them to be able to change classes, or at least to learn stuff. So who are we gonna take? You're still here! Okay, well, I guess we're never getting rid of you. Mark Rush. Mark Peak. Yeah, we'll take him. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that one out in my head. Do we really need to take Goodwin? This dude is going to be ridiculously over-leveled by the time we're done. Yeah, we kind of do, because I need him to learn Turbo MP. I'm going to beat the shit out of these guys. Steal their lunch money. Yeah, they both use blades. I don't think it counts. Otherwise, we'd be in for a very, very short, very short fight here with only two people. We just have to spam Phantasm skills. Phantasm. This poor soldier, man. He's always the first one to go. Yeah, Melanor is basically the same level as Lenny. Well, he's 2 levels below. Oh my god, this shit does not hit except from behind. It's ridiculous. White Mage did nothing. Block arrows. Maybe we should, yeah, let me just use Phantasm skills. Who cares? I don't know, Phantasm. I don't know why I'm calling him Phantasm today. Legitimately, who really kind of cares? Point here is we're not trying to level anyone up. We're trying to eliminate him. Yeah, but it's not going to do much because he's on White Mage, so he has no real attack stat. $95. Wow, no dodge. First aid. No, okay, nothing. Actually, he can use Ultima Charge. Just he's not close enough to anyone to use it. Moogles don't learn half MP, do they? No, I don't think so. I was gonna say that would be pretty sweet. Oh, oops, Goodwin, no! God damn it. That hurt. Shit, there's no way for me to actually confirm the KO on her. Oh no, there is. There we go. I wish she can't come back and heal everyone. We can just mop them up. Oh my fucking god. It doesn't ever hit. I hate this move. It never hits. Take whatever they give you and half it. Alright, I don't know what she's doing. I have no clue what she did that for. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, nothing of hers should be forbidden. I don't know why she didn't heal at all. Whatever. You know what? Makes my life easier. I'm not gonna complain. I forget what blade even teaches Ultima Charge. It also teaches Banga Ultima Sword. Well, at least this gives him something to heal over, I guess. After this, I only have to do, like, what, 1 or 2 more white mages, just so they can learn blue mage. That's about 200 AP, because I'm going to have them learn Cure and then the 3 basic spells at once. And then that's it. I need to teach it to March and I think Luon. And that's about it. And that way all my humans can learn, because there's no other humans I need to recruit, which is why I'm kind of debating I should just get rid of Alec. Because I need 5 slots for Ritz, Shara, Babis, Ezel, and Sid. So that's 5. I'm already full. And there's one more missable character whose item you have to use, which is the Wormstone, even though I don't need another Banga. Because all my Banga are pretty high level. You can never get that character again, I don't think. So maybe it is just worth it just to do it. Either way, I'm not going to have enough room for all the characters, because I kind of didn't really plan this at all. Like, at all well. Because if you use the secret characters in conjunction, you can pretty much, like, skip most of the ridiculous classes. Like, you don't need to raise a red mage. Right? Like, you don't need to do that. Damn. Now that's powerful. You know, Animus actually does kind of work out for him in that regard, because he is the power, he has the power behind it. So he'll basically become near unkillable when we get Cuisine. Which will be pretty sweet. Let's do Tempest. There's other ones, obviously. There's like Star Cross, Meteor something. There's a bunch of them. I love the missing. Ducia. He's gonna go for him the whole time. I think they would both need to crit to have a chance. Oh, wow. Alright. Well, now you're fucked. But yeah. I have too many Banga, because you're supposed to get the Gladiator from this quest line. I don't know when you get him. There's also a Hunter that you get. But to be fair, I don't really want to wait 800 years to get a Hunter. That to me is kind of dumb. It's like the whole game, basically, before you get the Wormstone. I think it is. It's way too long. You could have already raised one and you know, whatever by yourself. Which is kind of why I don't count it. Like, it's helpful for some, like for Red Mage, because you don't have to learn double cast. But I already messed that up, so it doesn't matter. Whatever. I could probably let go one of my Viera. Maybe. It depends, really. I gotta see who's doing what, basically. Because Summoner Red Mage is just a ridiculously good combo. That's like a basic combo, too. Like, every normal guide that was written when this game came out will tell you about that combo. Nice. Explosion. Nobody learned anything, whatever. I think we got 80 points? I thought it was 40 points when you complete a mission like that. No, I think it's 80, maybe. Might be wrong. I wasn't really looking. Yeah, so as much as it sucks, probably gonna have to get rid of Alec, which is like, I don't want to put the time into him and then basically fire him later. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it was 80. Look at this. Big boost. Okay, let's see what we have. You know, I don't think there's any reason for me to take half of this. I think we're kind of done. We don't have the magic cotton, don't have the chocobo skin, don't have the jerky, don't have the dictionary, don't have the broken sword, don't have the Tonberry lamp, and we don't have the bombshell, and we don't have a juggler. So there you have it. Let's see if anything's different at Cyro. Monster awaits. Nope. I thought they'd give you a mission once your monster gets to a certain level. Yeah, wait a minute. I don't have a jelly, do I? Yeah, no, they were like, yo, you can't catch the flan. Or did I look at the bomb? I might have looked at the bomb, maybe. I can't remember. That was a while ago. Whatever. Pub. I already accepted the next mission. I mean, technically, we could just do the next mission, maybe. That would be also pretty decent. Let's see where this unit goes. Okay. Maybe we'll fight them. That might be pretty decent. Just to get a little bit of extra XP. Okay. Almost at 100,000, by the way. I see that. Ice and Berserk. If you trigger a unit's R-Berserk, I don't think you get punished, and I don't think the unit gets punished for having it on. Our abilities kind of get excluded from the law because they're triggered in reaction. It would be kind of unfair. It would be partially unfair, you know. Let's see. Eleanor. Woodville, we need to... He needs to finish that, but I really don't feel like carrying his ass through that. It's just killing time until finally it becomes useful, and then it's like, okay, cool, well that was totally worth it. And it kind of is sometimes, so don't get me wrong, but it takes a long time for some characters to become really useful. Yeah, we really fucked with this one. I mean, she is early on, but I don't know, I don't particularly feel like releasing her. Whatever. I think we'll just have two. Well, because we're going to get another Viera when it comes to Ritz and Shara. It gets ridiculous. We're going to have a ton of them in here for, like, no reason. How much lunge tech do you know? Enough. I don't really feel like raising another assassin. It gets ridiculous. Yeah, I'd rather not. Whatever. Oops. If you can go that long, then congratulations. But I'm not even bothering. Alright, if I use Blizzard, I'm fucked. Gotta remember, use fire only, or use thunder. Because I don't particularly want to send anyone to jail. Is there anything... I'm not even gonna look at what there is to steal. Who cares? It takes too long. Be here all night. What do they have to steal? Oh, fuck me. Wow, okay. Only use it when it's less than 50% chance. That's how it works. Counter. Wow! He decked the shit out of her. God damn. He was fucking pissed. What was it again? Fuck. It was ice, right? Ice Berserk? Okay. Okay, I got scared for a second. I was like, wait, what happened? I was so busy focusing on the fact that that happened. I was like, what the fuck, dude? You, like, actually attempted murder. Nice. And that is why it goes so well with Turbo MP, by the way. I need to get him to... Yeah, he's gonna want to counter. Okay. He definitely does, because Last Haste is only... Last Quicken is the one you want. That's a really good ability. It's like Last Haste, but it makes you move instantly afterwards. This guy's dodging everything. The problem with it, though, is that you need to be able to actually, you know, do something afterwards. Which isn't awful. There are some annoying laws in this game. I think the worst law in this game is Damage 2. The Damage 2 set is awful. It's dog shit. It's garbage. I mean, yeah, you can just avoid fighting on those days, but I just personally don't see why it needs to be in the game at all. I think that the Damage 2 set is just shitty. It has no real reason to be in the game. Other than just to fuck with you and, like, ruin your fun. You could be doing really well, and the Damage 2 set will just, like, kind of take the top off, basically. What was it? Ice. Okay, good. So he's letting fire out. Damn, his fucking magic power is awful. Yeah, that's partially why I'm making him an illusionist. If for nothing else, it will at least make his magic stats grow really well. Basically, because I don't really need him to do anything else. Strike back. Yeah, we're at the point in the game where they'll pretty much do nothing but fight. So Strike Back is kind of strong at this exact moment. Yeah, we'll just fight this guy. Because we're basically... Oh, actually, hold on. Kind of want to eliminate her before she moves. Just... Well, it depends. Who's moving next? 3 and 2? Yeah, I called it. So it doesn't matter who I get rid of. 70%. It's also weird because my internet went out last night while I was streaming. And I have no clue what the hell happened with that. That was weird. OBS dropped frames shot through the roof. Okay, it's just really this guy who I'm gonna match her magic. See if we can capitalize on that. Who's moving after him, actually? Saphira? No, not Linny. Really? Luan gets to move again. Well, we won't be able to capitalize on it, but we'll at least be able to grievously injure him. That movement, by the way. Oh, wait. This isn't Saphira. I'm so used to this being Saphira for some reason. For some reason in my head, I look at a white mage and I'm like, yeah, that's Saphira. That's blue magic, really. And it totally isn't. Not the worst looking clan ever. So many weird people with weird abilities. Soldier actually has decent stat growth. The problem is just that the class is really not that good. I think that's the class's major downfall, is it's just not good in, like, most scenarios. It just debuffs. It doesn't have any, like, real attacks. The only thing that it gets that's really kind of helpful in, like, certain scenarios is Censor. Because Censor is basically like Mog Peak, I think. so that's pretty much all you get. Loki. It kind of sucks, but, you know. That's just how it ends up. 9 gil. Like, even those moves aren't even that good. That's the real problem with soldiers. It's good for leveling, but it's not a good class to stay on forever. Like, it just has decent stats, basically. I think Paladin has good stats, too, so it's really take your pick. But Paladin at least has some utility. It has usage beyond, you know, whatever. It has usage beyond, like, speed break, power break, which are good, but you're just better off killing units. It doesn't really help as much. That's just kind of how this game goes. His magic power is really terrible. Oh my god. Did I equip Turbo MP on Saffron? I think I did. I think that's why it took him so long to get off White Mage. Because I had him learn Cura instead. Yeah, I need... Oh no, because I have Learning. Yeah, I need to get in the habit of swapping that off and on. Whenever there's a monster on the field that I want to learn from. But I mean, that's work, and I know I'll forget it one mission. And I'll be like, why didn't that work? That's like everyone. Sweet. The witness cleared with style. Okay. So he mastered Chakra, which is nice. I don't think there's anything else for him to learn unless the Survivor teaches something. Oh yeah, Revive. And there's a Revive and Exercise. Well, maybe I should give him his combo first. I think that might be better. Give him the Monk combo. And then we'll move on to the other ones. Charge. You get 50 from normal encounters. He's about to finish Take Aim. We'll get back to most of these people. They're learning stuff, but it's not like urgent. Oh, she learned Conceal. You know, Shara will be a sniper, but I'm not getting rid of Alma. Oh well. I think I just messed up. That's not whatever. Come on, think Xenoblade Chronicles X. I can't get rid of her. At this point, she's not doing anything, basically. So, I don't know. I'll just leave her. Makes it simple. It gives me someone who I can just send out on missions whenever. Alright, so he finished learning Strike Back. Equip that, in case someone else needs to learn it. This guy's not doing anything. Yeah, Noel, Staring, and Elma just aren't going to do anything, which is fine. Lands. Oh yeah, it's Mog Attack. I forgot about this, but Marge is using that. Actually, let me just buy another Flame Tongue. Let me just go buy one. It's right over here. Now you can't sort by cat. Oh, here it is. That was quick. That was incredibly quick. I was about to say, you can't sort by category. So this will take a long time. Mock Attack do? Damage and knock back a target. Okay. I really gotta get rid of you, man. I think you're pretty screwed. I'm just leaving you around because, I don't know. Combo. Yeah, we're not doing bishops. That's not happening. Bishops and a gadgeteer. You might see a gadgeteer for me later on if I want to, like, teach someone how to use, Oh, we can't use blades. Shit. No, I'm not engaging on that. That's much better. You might see a gadgeteer for me later if I want to have someone learn damage to MP. I think I might teach... You can't really teach that to any Moogle, though, because I I want Lenny to use Ultima Charge. It's kind of like his main thing, because I like that he can use it. Doric. Eleanor. Same setup. Goodwin. It? No. And Sappher, that's what it was. Dark. Dark weapons are not rewarded. Yeah, so using charge is good. So actually, does he have 10? Because we'll just use the Totoma, and then we'll be good. He can just use charge to regain it. Alright. As soon as he can move, that's the first thing I'm going to have him do. Because I don't think Totema attacks can miss. I think they bypass accuracy to always at least hit and deal some amount of damage. See if this guy comes in and tries to attack him. That's the other thing about steal abilities. Yeah, they don't... There's no offensive steal abilities. The whole point of the class is just to take shit. That's the problem. So kinda you don't need to have it You don't need to have it secondarily equipped once you don't want to take anything. But yeah. That's why I'm trying to invest in something else, I guess. Because Ninja is not that good. Ninja's okay. He's there for double sword, basically. Okay. And then the rest is just clean up crew. I do like that he's hitting for good damage, though. Wow, okay, whatever, that's fine. A massive 40 points. I thought her name was Fios for a minute. This fucking game's spooking me, man. I really kind of don't want him to level up on being a white mage. I kind of want him to just chill. Yeah, I have Shield Bearer on him. That's what I have on. It's probably why he's tanking a lot, to be honest. He's taking a lot of hits. He has a shield. Not that he really needs a shield, but, you know. I just said something pretty different, and it'll probably work out decently for him, so... Sweet. Multiple enemy turns. I am glad that this game does exist on the Wii U. It's pretty sweet. My only thing is that I don't know what they're going to do with the whole virtual console situation on Switch. Like, it's been, you know, a few years. And I actually had this conversation with my friends at length. Let's not do that. I mean, does it really matter? We're going to use this move. The question is, who are we hitting? Yeah, let's do this. And the only thing I would say is that they haven't really outlined any plans with it. They haven't really talked much about it. And I'm just kind of like, well, what about all the Wii U stuff? Like, you have a massive library on the Wii U. Not only is, like, almost none of that besides NES games available now, you also, there's no infrastructure, at least as of yet, to import any saves over or anything like that. And I don't know if they will. They might not. So I don't even know if they'll put it like GBA games and stuff, which I guess the Switch just has this really weird virtual console because the console's actually doing well. So they don't really need to, they don't feel like they need to do anything. Which in my opinion is kind of fucked up. Well, who knows? Oh my god, your magic stat is garbage, my friend. 33 damage. Yeah. I'm gonna stick you on Illusionist and you're never coming off. What? Oh, wow. It didn't... 3 health. Well, you know what? Let's get him. Dude doesn't even get to move enough to get his JP back. Three HP, that would have been the end of the fight. They both survived with 3 HP. Well, yeah, it sucks, because it's like, yeah, it's cool playing Metroid on the Switch, and I did actually finally beat Metroid 1, because usually whenever I played, like, the original Metroid, I kind of stop caring, like, halfway through. Or I just don't get very far, because I don't really like Metroid 1 and 2. I think they're pretty awful. But I obviously, you know, then you have to contend with the fact that I love the Metroid series as a whole basically after that. So it's one of those things. But I really never beat Metroid 1 until now. And, I mean, it was okay. I had to do the stupid Narpus sword, but whatever. I just don't have the patience for it. I couldn't. That is an old school game to the T. For better or for worse, it lives and dies by it. There you go. Let me do this. Pulled through barely. Okay, dude. Sure, whatever you say. Okay, mastered air render. I mean, I don't really know what to put him on now is the problem. I don't know what has better stat growth, Soldier, Paladin, or Fighter. That's something I'd have to look up. I don't know which is the better of the two, because I'll just put him on whatever's best. Maybe Soldier does, I don't know. Here's on Reward Strike Back. I think Soldier does, actually. I think I'm right. Actually, wait, hold on. Does the Thief Hat increase steal rate? Nullify, immobilize, and disable. Mirror Mail gives you auto reflect. Nullify KO. Doesn't really matter what armor he wears. What doesn't he have? I have to look. I don't know what he doesn't have. Shield. And the Thief Armlets. He has First Aid and Speed Break. Oh, nice. Actually, this would go really well with him, hand in hand. It's like Sensor. So he can sense what people have, and then he can go steal it. Actually pretty good. So maybe I will keep him on this, because I don't really have any other plans for him, honestly. And we don't have a Soldier besides March, who, honestly, I don't really want to focus too much on. Yeah, and then otherwise we'll just use Ninjutsu if there's nothing to steal. Okay. I think that was it. That's the only thing that changed. So maybe we'll do like another fight or two, and then I'll go do the story. Let's try to. I want to get this guy to Gunner first. Let's do that. That's my focus. I want to get him to Gunner. It's my main, the main thing I want to do. I do need to get back to leveling up March though, because once we get to the missions where he has to do like solo stuff, he's gonna be really far behind. Because there's like 1 or 2 missions where March has to basically win by himself. I also need to start making him a thief as well. Yeah, backtrack. I need to get him to do a whole bunch of weird stuff because he's the main character and you never lose him. So I need to get him to learn thief abilities like steel armor. I think steel weapon becomes a thing at some point. So we'll use him for this fight. Mont Blanc is kind of like... He's grandfathered into being in a good role, basically. Otherwise, he has no real presence in this game's story. He's like in cutscenes, but otherwise, someone else can replace his role if he dies. Let's get him off Time Mage. I like how he has, they don't even give him the custom normal Black Mage movement sprite. They just give him this, which is pretty cool. I like the way he looks. Let's see. Thief. Because if we give him Thief, he can learn Counter. Yeah, Time Mages learn Last Quicken, but that's a while from now. If we give him Thief, he can learn Counter, which is kind of what I'm hoping he learns. And then we could get him on something like Juggler, maybe? Or Gadgeteer. No, we don't want that. I really don't, like, this is the problem. I don't know what to do with Moogle casters. Because they only have one promotion, which is to Time Mage. That's it. What would he even do with Counter? Yeah, there's really nothing to do with this guy. He's never going to be a good user of magic anyway. Or not a good user of magic, a good physical attacker anyway. So, whatever. It's just not really going to do much this whole game, I guess. Which is pretty much par for the course for him. He doesn't really... Moogles are kind of weird in this game. There's not really much you could do about it. No, actually, how close is he to learning Take Aim? Very, yeah, he'll learn after this, okay. Chivalry and Shell, okay. I'm never gonna remember that. Well, I haven't even used Paladin abilities like half the time anymore. Because until you get like Holy Blade and, or what is it, Holy Cross and like it's Saint's Cross and Holy Blade, who really cares? It really doesn't matter. You know what? At least Archer is kind of useful throughout the game, because you can learn things like Disable and Charm and Burial. So at least it has, like, real usage. I don't even need to move. We'll do this. I don't think there's ever any laws that forbid Earth, are there? I don't think so. I think it's everything but Earth. Because there's almost no Earth abilities in this game. Oh no, Target All. Target All forbids it, but that's because it's a Target All ability, not because it's an Earth ability. Just move over here. I'm gonna use Boost. Which also works on physical attacks, by the way. So Archer, Soldier, I think I once knew a guy at a day camp I used to go to. He would use, because he was like one of the few people I think I ever saw play this other game. I think he used an Archer Soldier. He was really trying to sell me on it. And I was like, when I was a kid, I didn't really think it was good. And I mean, it isn't really that good, but it's like reasonable. You know what I mean? Like, it's at least serviceable as a combo. Alright, if you think I won't hit my teammate, you'd be dead wrong. Actually, it kind of makes more sense to do this. That makes way more sense than whatever the hell I was gonna do. Experience. Well, you know what? It works out because he can gain AP and not level up, which is really what I don't want to have happen. So we can get him in the roles he needs to get in, and then we can go from there. First, yeah, why not? problem with bringing March into battle is that if he ever gets red carded, the fight instantly ends. Because he's the leader of the clan, and if he goes to jail, that's it. You've lost the fight. Which is one of the reasons why I kind of don't like using him. Because I feel like someday it'll happen where I forget this. And then I'll be like, oh my god, now I lost the fight. I actually should save after this. Nice, miss. I should save after this, just in case. Oh, feather boots, okay. He knows Tremor as well. I need to see if when you charm an enemy unit, if it lets you take them over. Like, control them yourself. I think it does. That's another way to learn blue magic, actually, is if you have an enemy blue mage, which are rare in this game, if you use charm on them, you yourself can then use that on your own blue mage. I forget if that's like a 100% strategy or how that works, though, so... It's kind of why I'm like, I don't really remember it, I don't really know. Because it's been so long since I played this game, like, every day. I had a lot of different, like, game-playing phases when I was a kid. There were a lot of games I played, like, for years at a time, and then as I got older, I just stopped. Because when I got older, I did the whole Xbox 360. No, I went to PC gaming first on my shitty, standard Windows 7 and my Vista back then. And then from there, I went and got a 360, because I wanted to play the 360. I wanted to play Halo, I wanted to play COD 4. There were just too many games coming out that I just could not play on the Wii. And I just said, fuck it, like, I'm done with the Wii. I hated it. I really did not like the Wii. I really did not. And basically the way that went was I played a ton of Wii games. Actually, hold on, I know exactly what I need to do. I played a ton of Wii games back when I was a kid. Actually, no, I don't know what I need to do. Because this is going to hit Lenny, or not Lenny, the other guy. But, I played a ton of games, and I was like, this is okay. At best, it's okay. At worst, it's awful shovelware. I played the DS for years, and that had a lot of shovelware, and eventually I just got sick of it. I'm just like, this is not fun. And I don't like motion controls. Because the thing about a lot of the DS titles and a lot of Wii titles early on in those consoles' lifespans is that a lot of times they force mandatory motion controls and other integrations into the game just to make it so that way, oh, you could say, oh, well, it does the touchscreen thing. And I hated that. I thought that was, it's not intuitive when it's so forced. It just kind of ends up being there. It just exists. It's kind of why, at the end of it all, I was like, I don't like this anymore. 168 damage, by the way, on Ultimate Charge. But yeah, I mean, that's basically my life story, kind of, when it comes to games. In 2010, I got a PS3. I didn't really use it too much, but then Tales started coming out on that, so I started playing those. That's also another reason why I got a 360, is because Tales of Vesperia was new at the time, and I'm like, I want to get this game because I love Tales. I loved Symphonia that much. I was willing to buy a console for it. And then when they abandoned the 360, I had to do the same thing again. I'm like, I'm going to go get a PS3. And nowadays, it's on everything. It's on the Switch, it's on the Xbox, it's on the PS4, it's on the PC. Nowadays, it doesn't matter, because, you know, that's just how gaming went on, I guess. Where's OBS, actually? I completely lost it. There it is. I don't know why it got moved. How did it move Windows? What? That is so weird. Shit jump monitors. Whatever. We'll use Ultimate Charge on that guy. But yeah, that's, I kind of like that. I mean, Final Fantasy did the same thing, because I guess a lot of companies had to sit down and ask, well, is it really worth it to make this game put a whole bunch of money and time? And you know companies love to talk about how much time and money they put into video games, even when the games suck. And I guess it wasn't worth it to them to sit down, make these games for years, and at the end of it all, release it for one console when they could just release it for multiple. It just didn't make any sense. And I don't blame them. It just means that the exclusives kind of have to step up to match that, and they kind of do sometimes. I mean, that's Nintendo's whole thing, is they have a bunch of really good exclusives. Like, even games like this used to be exclusive. This game never came out on anything else. It is Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and it will never not be Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Ever. Ever. Which is probably why it's never gonna be remade ever. They'd have to, like, make an enhanced port. Or not enhanced, they'd have to, like, soft reboot this game. Like, change it up a bit. Or something, I don't know. Yeah, they probably never could. I mean, but, like, even on Nintendo consoles, they should be able to. That would be decent. But let's be fair here. I'm playing this. Do I really want to make another game save and start over from scratch? I feel like if I did it, I would legit have the perfect game save. I would have the Cincada super fucking early. I would have, whatever the, I do not remember what the name of that weapon is. This Cincada, whatever the hell it is. It's some really, like, outlandish old French word that you would never hear unless you, like, were super into fantasy or medieval times. I think it's way easier to pronounce than what I'm doing. But yeah, you could get that. You could get a whole bunch of stuff. I would basically have the perfect save file. I would check off what classes I don't need to level. You really don't ever need more than 6 characters in this game anyway. If you really want to be such a badass, you don't need more than 6 characters. It just ends up taking up time. But I find it more fun when you have different characters to play with and do things with. It's way more interesting. Ultima Charge. This is why Mognites are truly the best class in the game, or one of the better ones. Especially for Moogle. Because there is no comparison with that. That is in a world of its own. All the Ultima attacks are. There's a bunch of Ultima ones. There's Ultima Shot, which is for hunters. Ultima Blade for manga. I think sages get Ultima something. And then there's a lot. And then I forget what the Viera get. Is it? Oh, Ultima Masher, I think, for Assassin. Some classes get all the fucking love in this game. It's ridiculous. Sage, Assassin, Blue Mage, if you raise it well, they all get it. But yeah, I would have a perfect save, but I wouldn't record it again. That would just be whatever. But yeah, after today, I'll probably go back to playing normal games. Wait, what did I get? Mithril Saber? Oh shit. I don't know if I had that already. Eleanor, Goodwin, Theodoric. Actually wasn't paying attention to who got what. Did you finish something? Because you were in the fight. Yeah, you did. Okay. I'm gonna make him a white mage. Only reason I'm doing this is because I want him to actually learn learning. Actually, should he learn Turbo MP? What MP moves would he ever learn? Yeah, no, his MP's awful. He'll never use it. Yeah, I would never use him as something that would benefit from it, so it doesn't really matter. Missile Robe, Cure, Shield, Dash Boots? What do the red boots even do? I have no clue. You learn Take Aim, I know that. So there's nothing else for you to learn. aim. I do kind of hate that it doesn't ask you if you'd like to swap, but it's whatever. If you'd like to automatically switch it to whatever he needs. Does it really matter? Put on a twin shot. Probably not using you again for a while. Dash boots. Gauntlets. Did he learn fire? No, he's close. You weren't in the fight. You're like the one person I should have brought in. Turbo MP, sweet. Oh, so he could learn Turbo MP. I might as well have him learn it. No, that's extra work. He'd have to stay on there for way too long. So, Goodwin. Why did I make you... Oh, yeah, I made you a white mage just so you can learn that. Okay, you're done. Oh, no, he needs to learn learning. That's right. He's the one dude who needs to learn learning. Okay. Fantastic. And then after this, he's done. Does the gold hairpin do anything? Nullify silent. Okay. It doesn't cut your MP costs in half. That would be ridiculous. No, circle. Oops. I didn't even... I'm fucking up now. Here we go. Learning is a very weird ability. It's 400 AP. It's very, very awkward. Come on, Bronze Shield. You just need a little something. Does he know a combo? Yeah, he knows the spell combo. Okay. Alright, that's all that really matters on you. Melanor, you mastered Mog Attack already. That was quick. So we'll give you Mog 8 or Mog Guard. Actually, do you have a combo? No, you do not. Well, now you do. Theodoric mastered what? Monk combo. Okay. Revive. His powerful knuckles are light and sturdy. Almost. He's getting there. Alright, so was that everyone? I think that was everyone who participated. It was Theodoric, Lenny, Melanor, Goodwin. I don't think Luan participated. Yeah, no, he didn't. I don't think Saffron participated, which is also a mistake. No, I put Brown in instead of him for... Okay, we're good. Maybe we should do the mission. I forget what else there would even be to do at this exact moment. There's not really too much. I think we're free to continue. Food for truth. My friend was arrested unfairly. We look for the real criminal. I'd like to send him some good food. Need Choco Gratin. Okay. The Lost Gun. Yeah, I don't have it. Oh, I need a fencer for Swords and Cyril. Okay, hold on. Let me swap Beatrice since she's not doing anything. Oh no, she is doing something technically, but who really cares? You know, I don't need her to actually. Elma's in trouble because I don't need a fencer because Rix will come and she'll know fencing, so I could make her a sniper as well. Yeah, I got one too many. I got two too many Viera because I'll have another sniper anyway. I got way too many Viera. I think I gotta get rid of someone. And it kind of sucks because I already have... What do I have? One? I have like 4. Yeah, I have 4. That's kind of too many given that 2 of the secret characters count as Viera. Sucks. Should have really paid more mind to this. Dispatch 1 battle. Okay.